I really hope I'm in focus. I'm using a manual lens, so I have to like come up and arrange it. I won't be able to know if my settings are good until after. Welcome back to my channel, you guys. Today is the day before May 9th, the day before Mother's Day. So I just thought I would do a quick get ready with me because I wanted to film a few things today. I've been breaking out a lot. I feel like you could probably see on camera, like maybe if I lower the lighting, you'll be able to see I am breaking out a little bit. I don't really know why, like what's been going on, but I thought that I would just do pretty light makeup today. You guys, I know like YouTube has been my baby and my whole life for so long, but recently with TikTok, it's almost like a newborn, and it feels like, not that I know what it's like to have a child, but it's like a whole new thing, and I feel like I have to dedicate so much time to really build it, and I don't want to, I'm at this point where it's growing really fast and it's really big, which I'll talk about more in a bit, but I don't want to like abandon that. But I feel like half of my heart is so kind of sad because I feel like I've abandoned YouTube just a little bit. But don't worry, you guys, like I've been telling myself over and over again, like I'm gonna get back to YouTube, and I'll just have to figure out like the rhythm of everything, and right now it's kind of been hard to like find a rhythm. But I will leave the links to the products that I'm using, but it's pretty much the same stuff that I always use. I feel like there's nothing really new with my makeup necessarily. I'll talk through a few different things that I'm excited about, like products wise. So like I said, today's May 9th, and I was vlogging a bit during the beginning of like this whole lockdown situation because I thought it would be fun to like kind of document the lockdown. But actually, like I started a new vlog after like posting the other ones, and I realized I was doing the same things. I was just at home and there was nothing like really new, or not that it has to be new, but like there was nothing going on that I felt like was worth vlogging. I literally sat at my computer, I made TikTok videos, and none of that seemed like worth filming because like, yeah, so I just stopped doing the vlogs. I tell myself I'm not that busy, but then I'm still working on Saturday. Like I'm still doing all this stuff on Saturday, and I'm a little bit nervous because the summer quarter is coming up. So you guys know I'm in seminary, and the summer quarter is coming up, and I'm afraid that I just won't like be able to dedicate as much time to seminary because of like a lot of other things. But you guys, like, don't get me wrong, like my first and foremost, like what's more important to me is seminary, of course. I just want to make sure like I can manage my time wisely, if that makes sense. So that definitely means like I'll have to say no to some things and kind of take a step back from a few different things. But I do really want to keep pursuing seminary, you guys know this, and just keep going with that whole thing. Side note, I've been loving these cream products by Tower28. This is the Bronzino product, and they come in like a lighter shade and a darker shade, and then like I've been using Magic Hour for so long, but I love, like these are so great. If you guys like cream products and you like a little bit more of like that natural look, I highly recommend getting these because you could also put it on your you can put it on your eyelids too, which is kind of cool. It's really super blendable. I know that looks really harsh right now, but I promise you it'll look good once I blend it out. And I just take it down these sides of my nose. So let me talk to you guys for a little bit about TikTok and kind of like what's been going on, because I feel like my following has grown in every channel that I am on in social media, like because of TikTok. And so TikTok I started last year in June because of my students, my high school students and my youth group students from church. So we were going on a mission trip to the Philippines last summer, which most of you guys, if you have been following me, you know that I was gone over the summer. All of my students were like on this new app called TikTok, and then in the beginning I kind of was like, oh, like it's fun, it's super funny, like I instantly got hooked on the app. But I didn't really like create that much content. I did a little bit, it wasn't anything too crazy, but I saw so much potential on this app, you guys. Like, I don't want to say that I was one of the first people to do like TikTok, but I feel like the reason why my following is so big on TikTok is because I started it so early. And that's like the biggest thing with, if you guys are aspiring like YouTubers or anything, if you really want a large, I just poked myself in the eye. If you guys want a large following, the number one thing to do is to get on the app now. You know, like, do it now, because you're just not growing your following as much as you could be if you had that, you know, a basis now. So that's my first thing, is like, I think I grew really big because I got into TikTok so quickly and earlier on. A lot of people are like so unsure. They're like, oh, do we want to do this? Do we not? Like, even brands, like I know a lot of brands who are like, oh, TikTok isn't that cool, it's not that important. But I'm telling you, and I said this in my old job too, like I told our social team, like, TikTok is so big, and it's something that if you don't get on there earlier, all you're doing is just, I don't want to say wasting your time, but you're just not letting your chances of, you know, growing, like you're just stopping yourself from growing pretty much and getting exposure in a whole different way. And even if TikTok was gone like tomorrow, this is 550,000 people that now know who I am and can follow me in other places. So to be honest, whether it's TikTok or whatever it is, like there's, you know, we always have to assume that there's something new, there's something cool coming out. And, you know, if you are somebody who is business minded and wants to be a blogger, like you are about social media, then you can never think that it's just going to be Instagram and YouTube for the rest of your life. Like the whole point of being a social media influencer is that you're able to understand social media even as the generations change, and even as, you know, young people start using different apps and different platforms. And a lot of people are like, well, that's so much work. And I'm like, well, that's what you have to, you know, sacrifice. You have to, it is hard work. Social media isn't just like, let me take a cute picture like it used to be, just for Instagram. No. But anyway, so that's TikTok, and that's kind of my whole perspective on the app. If you're interested in joining it, I know a lot of people who are just on it for the sake of like just watching other people. And if you're coming from my TikTok, please comment below so I can say hello to you and shout you out a little bit, because you guys know, like, I love TikTok with all my life. Like, I love it so much, and I am so passionate about I'm just so passionate about the app because it allows people to become the creator. You know, it allows the person to see other people and be like, hey, I feel like I could do that too. Whether it's dances, whether it's makeup, whether it's whatever video concept it is, whatever like kind of style it is, it allows anybody to be able to pick up their phone and become, you know, I don't want to say famous, but you know, there's no age limit on this app. You may only think that because there's young people who are talking about it. Tons and tons of older, like people older than me, are super big on TikTok. And so I think it's just a mindset and a mentality for sure. So that's my whole spiel on TikTok. I know some YouTubers are slowly coming over to the new app, which is awesome to see. I'm a huge like supporter of like everyone coming to TikTok pretty much. I want to talk to you guys a little bit about quarantine and just like, you know, this time that we're all here and doing this whole thing. And I know in LA, like it's slowly opening up. We're all home with hope. If you live with your parents, or even if you don't live with your parents, like your social life, your work life, your school life, your church life, like all that stuff is now in one place. You know, and it's all at home now. And I know a lot of us have like now adjusted, and maybe it's fine, but I just want to say, like, it's okay. Like, I just want to say that I've had a hard time adjusting to the change, and I've had a really difficult few like weeks. Like, even though it's been great for my TikTok account and like everything's been growing in that side, like there's so many other things that I feel like are going wrong. Like not that they're going wrong, but like, for example, like I fight a lot with my siblings or my family. I feel like a lot of people don't really talk about this on the internet, but like it's okay if it's hard for you to like adjust to the new, you know, change of pace. A lot of people are talking about like the end of the world and things like that, and for me, like my whole take on it is like, you know, it shouldn't be any different from the way that we used to think about our lives. Like, I think it's helping people understand that like we're not immoral, you know, like we don't have forever to be alive and to do these things. And so I think a lot of people are taking advantage and reflecting upon their life and upon what's going on, and being like, okay, you know what, like, hey, I'm gonna use this time to do the thing that I never got to do before, or the thing that I said that, I was gonna do when I had time later. And so I think that's really cool. But also, like, there's been a lot of moments, at least for me in the last few months, like, where it's frustrating and there's a lot of tension, and there's just like, it's tough, like, it's okay, you know, like, that's just what happens when this happens. And so I think it's important for us to just keep that in mind. Like, even influencers or people like on this behind the screen, like, they're probably going through a lot of the same stuff, if not more than you guys that are watching on the other side. So it's super important to continually remember how human everybody is. But on the topic of breaking out, oh my gosh, you guys, my skin is so bad. Like, I knew that, like, the reason I have better skin is because of my skincare lady, but you guys, like, not going has really affected my skin. All of these things are making my skin just like break out. My chest is breaking out, like everything, and I don't really know what's going on. I'm just frustrated because I'm like, oh my gosh, like, why is my skin being like this? But I'm just kind of like, okay, like, this is life, I need to just deal with it. So I'm just trying to figure out, like, what I could do, what products to use, and things like that. By the way, I'm just doing like same old makeup. Like I said, if you are coming from my TikTok, I'd love to have you guys comment a few, like, of your favorite videos that I've done, or some ideas that you guys want to see, because I'm always trying to, think of new content ideas and new things to try and all that kind of stuff. So please let me know down below, like, leave your ideas and suggestions below. That would be really great. I'm just gonna pop on my they just fell. I'm gonna pop on my eyelashes, and then I will be right back. Ooh, okay, now she looks like she looks like herself. Okay, something really cool I wanted to mention is that some of the products in Sephora, like, if you guys ever want to save some money, a really good hack is to look for refills, like refill products, and they're always cheaper than the actual product, obviously. But Hourglass, so this is one of my favorite lipsticks by Hourglass. It's in the shade I'll Never Stop, in their like slim lipsticks. I didn't know this, but they sell like the refill part, and you can obviously purchase like the gold part if you like the look of it. Personally, over time it does get pretty gross, but I think for $22, I mean, just getting all of this product, I think is so worth it, and you don't have to pay for, like, however much this thing is with it. Also, the small size is great to put into your bag, like, for a night out, which is really cool. So it is one of my favorite lipsticks. I love the color. It is super comfortable on the lips, has a very similar texture as the Charlotte Tilbury Nude Kate lipsticks. It's really comfortable. It's not super duper matte. It's not too glossy either. But you guys, this was like the fastest makeup I feel like I've ever done. Okay, I'm not sure if you guys can see on camera, but my skin is actually like really bad and it's breaking out a ton. Hopefully I've been in focus this whole time, because I'll be pretty upset if I'm just like even a little bit out of focus. This is my makeup done. Literally, this is it. It was so fast, and this is kind of like my go-to makeup look. Also, my makeup bag, let me show you guys. My makeup bag is from Amazon, which I really quickly want to show you. This is my makeup bag. Let me think my thumbnail. Okay, maybe I should open it. So obviously it's like a fake Louis Vuitton look. Okay, this is what it looks like. And it's got like different compartments and stuff. Really great to just store all your everyday makeup, which is what I do. And I've been obsessed with it. I'm gonna leave links to it below, but I think they've taken down this particular one, maybe because of the Louis Vuitton thing, but yeah. Thank you guys so much for just chatting with me and hanging out with me. Honestly, I had a pretty rough day today, and I love just like coming on here and talking, and I genuinely think of you guys as my friends, so I hope you guys see me the same way as well and know that you can always message me or talk to me, which I have done with so many of you guys, just about anything. And I really do hope that you guys are staying safe and that this time is a great time for you to reflect and just see what's important in life and do what you love, and take this time to just take a step back and take a step back from work, take a step back from everything, and just look at yourself and reflect and just, yeah. So thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel below. I'm sweating now, and I'm gonna go ahead and take a few TikTok videos as well as hopefully another video for you guys since I have my makeup on, and I will see you guys all in my next one. Bye!